guys, and welcome to another MK Mobile video. Guys, today we are testing one specific weapon.
Did you think you could win?
I definitely thought I could win, but I closed the game on purpose, Jade. You're nothing. So, today we're testing, we're taking a look at a specific piece, and that piece is Earthrealm Rare Piece. So a lot of you will probably get this piece to a very good fusion, even without paying a single penny. So I decided it's good to test it and share my opinion on it. And that piece, of course, is Johnny Cage Rare. It is called the Fashion Famous Dashing Smile. 150% combo and a damage boost. That's just okay. 40% chance of applying cure ability debuff to the whole opponent team on 10 seconds for 10 seconds special attack 1. That's extremely, I don't know, situational. Very situational. And 30% more power from hitting an opponent. The opponent doesn't get power from those hits. Now, this is the bread and butter of this piece. And let me demonstrate why. Probably a lot of you have already noticed how good Johnny Cage is after the last update. It seems that he has been buffed. It seems that he's punching faster. And he's generating more power thanks to the Broken Horse Stance talent. And that's, I mean, aware to anybody. But this piece actually makes it even better, because right now he's unstoppable. In the Earthrealm Tower he will be great. The only thing you have to fix, you have to find a way so he can resist blinds. If you manage to do that, he will be unstoppable. Now, a quick demonstration about how this item works. You can see Scorpion doesn't get any power. Look at this. And I'm gaining a lot of power. And he's getting shield. That's not a problem because I can break the shield right now. Doing special one. I have the Sonya Epic. Okay, he has the thing. That's fine. He's still using Bone Shield. This coward! Alrighty. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at this. Bam! For a second, guys, I thought I would be faster than Cabal, but I was wrong. This guy's on drugs. Like, honestly, he's smoking something. The good news is that he's a low fusion, so that's fine. Alright, Jade comes, and Jade goes. Bye, bye, bye. No, she doesn't, because she got the thing called a Revenant Shield. It doesn't matter though, she goes down like this. Now, this piece, I wouldn't say it is amazing until you get to Fusion 10. And if you think that it's good on Johnny, actually it is good on Johnny, but the thing you unlock at Fusion 10 with this piece is amazing for certain other character. Can you guess who is that character? 1 second, 2 seconds. Take your time, guys, take your time. I'm going to give you a hint. It is one of my favorite characters. Yes, if you haven't guessed it already, I'm going to spoil it for you guys. It is amazingly good on my boy Classic Raiden, because one of the few drawbacks Classic Raiden has, and Injustice Raiden by the way, is that they have tons of mini attacks on the special 2s, which sometimes can be really bad in survival mode, because they're going to activate the enemy Revenant. So basically you have to do those basic special attacks if the enemy is full HP, so that you don't get, let's say, 10 mini hits like once they're already dead, because if this is the case, then it's almost guaranteed that you're going to activate the Revenant. Bam! Alrighty, can I do Brutality? Come on. Brutality. Yes! That was beautiful. So, this piece solves the problem, not only the, I mean, it doesn't solve the problem with the Revenant, but it solves the other problem. So, you're doing special 2, the enemy is almost dead, you're giving him Revenant, and, I just lucked, and on top of that, you're giving him power. Now, this piece partially fixes the problem, because now you don't give him power, and that's pretty cool. Right? That's amazing. Alrighty, can I brutalize the Scorpion? No, I can't. Anyways, so, for Johnny Cage's piece, of course, it is meant to work for him, and that's okay. The beautiful thing about this piece is that it's not meant to be, it's not designed around bosses. You know, there are a lot of cases when I can tell right off the bat that when they were designing the piece, they were like, you know what, this piece should be for bosses. Let me give you an example before we get to my boy Classic Raiden, of course. Let me give you an example of a piece designed for bosses. I'm going to collection, for equipment, and then I'm going to sort by newest. Now, the piece that was definitely designed for bosses is the Torturer. Because Look at this. 50% chance to reflect any debuff back to an opponent. Team debuffs not affected. Now, definitely this was designed for bosses, guys. Because why would you do such thing on a weapon? Like, what's the point? And there was... Let me give you another example of a piece designed for bosses. I have to go right here. Now, for this one, we can argue whether it was designed for bosses or not, because this is actually... You can argue that it was designed for Classic Rain, but still it works pretty good for bosses. Let's say Bolt. There's another piece that is designed 100% for bosses. When they were doing that piece, they were like 100%. This is for bosses. Missile bombing applies stun on an opponent for 3 seconds. 30% chance a missile counter attacks when hit by the opponent. Why do you care as a player? I mean, you do care. You will take this effect, right? But in the majority of cases, you don't want to get hit at all. So this thing on a player, it's not that great. But on a boss, on the other hand, it is amazingly annoying, right? So first thing first, this is a weapon. Why you get a weapon that gives you an effect that triggers if you get hit? You don't want to get hit in the first place. I want to be on the offensive. While the boss, I mean, he doesn't mind getting hit because he has tons of health. And you getting destroyed in the process. So this weapon definitely designed for being good on bosses. Anyways, now I want to do another demonstration with this piece, guys. Basically, this won't be a really long video. I just wanted to let you know that this piece might solve one of the problems with Classic Rain, Injustice Raiden. Sorry, Classic Raiden and Injustice Raiden. Now, if I just select my... okay, let's test on Injustice Raiden. It doesn't matter. I will achieve the exactly same result. So, I will be giving him Johnny's smile. Where are you? Okay. And now I'll be doing special 2, and you can see that he won't be giving... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to include also Classic Raiden in the team. So I can do one special 2 with Classic Raiden and one special 2 with Injustice Raiden. And you can clearly see the difference. Alrighty. Where is my Classic Raiden? Okay, there you go. Alright, so it's a pretty good team, by the way. I assembled a pretty overpowered team. So I'll be doing this first with Injustice Raiden. I'll be killing whoever is the enemy in the process, because they're all gold characters, but you're going to witness that the power bar of the enemy will stay the same. And then I'll be doing special 2 with Classic Raiden, and you can see how Classic Raiden is fooling the power bar of the enemy. Then I'm going to give the same piece of equipment to Classic Raiden, so you can see that this time Classic Raiden won't be feeling the bar of the enemy. Special... Oh, I don't have special attack. I don't have power. That's fine. 2 combos. Look at the power bar there, look at this. It just doesn't move at all. Now, look if I attack Classic Raiden. You see, I'm giving him some power already. And now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill this guy. I'm going to do special 2 to Melina. And just observe the power bar. Look at this. You see? Classic Raiden is giving her insane amount of power. So, I will try to do that again, hoping that the Revenant will expire. It did, that's beautiful. Okay, I'm going to finish off Treacherous Tanya, and I'm going to switch the equipment. What the hell? How did she get the bone shield there? Oh, did she get it from a... Anyways, it doesn't matter, just die. That was the weirdest bone shield, and I wasn't watching at this very point, so I was like, wow, how did that happen? Anyways, now we're going to give Classic Raiden Johnny a rare piece, and we're going to leave Injustice Raiden without it, so you can see the difference. That guy, that guys, by the way, can be really useful and come in handy in boss battles, because one of the problems with Classic Raiden, and you get partially Injustice Raiden, is, even though Injustice Raiden is better against bosses compared to Classic Raiden, but the problem is that they're giving a lot of power. And if you don't have, for example, Classic Luke and any other means to make sure that the boss cannot do power, I mean, granted, Injustice Raiden can drain power over time. Classic Raiden, though, cannot do that. So if you don't have a way to deal with that, then you are in a lot of trouble. I mean, they're going to get to special 2, and they're going to kill you. I wonder whether this thing works if there is like a Team Soak stuff. And I never paid attention when I'm giving power to an enemy that is Team Soak, but it is on the background, so he's taking damage. I never paid attention to that. But probably I do. Probably I do. In Battle 160 in the Nightmare Tower, I remember that the enemy bosses had tons of power. But probably it is because of the horse stance. But even though they actually don't have talent, so nobody knows. Now, I'm going to do special 2. With Injustice Raiden, and you can see, you're already seeing I'm giving him power by doing basic attacks, right? Special 2, and look at his power bar. Look at Shinnok's power bar. You see? And now I'll be doing the same using Classic Raiden. Alright. Sub-Zero comes. And now Special 2, right at the back. Look at his power bar, it doesn't move. Actually it does. Wait a second. Did I give him the equipment? What did I do? Actually I did. Alright. So she has that amount of power. No, actually. No, I'm not giving her power. That's beautiful. Alright, that's awesome. So this piece has a lot of potential if you are giving it to Raiden or any other character that has a lot of mini hits, and for some reason you don't want to give power to bosses or your opponent in that particular game. So just keep that in mind, guys. It doesn't just work on basic attacks. In the beginning I fear that will be working only on basic attacks. It works on any attack, so that's pretty cool. And it actually gives you more power, so very, very nice piece. However, it has to be Fusion 10. And I believe that if you are grinding all the towers after Fato is on, you'll be able to max at least one of the blue pieces. It actually makes me happy that they're doing this with the towers. You have 2 or 3 weeks or even a month with the normal towers, so you can accumulate some tower pieces, and then you're going full mode on the Dinian Fatal Tower. That would be, sorry, the Earthrealm Fatal Tower. And remember, the Earthrealm Fatal Tower is giving you the 3 best characters in the game. Rain, Raiden, Liu Kang. Amazing team. Once you have it maxed out, I mean, literally it's the best team in the game. It works in every single game mode. 3 of the best characters. You have the best character of survival mode, 2 of the best boss killers, and the 3rd character in survival mode can actually become an amazing boss killer if teamed with Rain, which he is. So, great. Alright guys, this is going to be all from me for today. See you next time. Take care and stay safe.
Perfect.